there guys, my name is Danielle. You can call me Danny and welcome to my channel. I am reviewing the third installment of the Patrick Starr and MAC Cosmetics collaboration, the Summer Starrr. I did review his first collaboration, the winter one, and I'll make sure to leave that link down below. I did enjoy it, I did love it, I love everything about him, and I love the collection. I did not review the spring collection because I did not appeal to it as much. The color scheme and the setup wasn't to my, I don't want to say liking because I did like it, it was unique, it was beautiful, but it wasn't to my personal style or my personal skin tones, so that is why I did not review it. But for the third and final one, I had to try his last segment of the Summer Starrr. Now I don't know what it looks like, I don't know what any of the products look like. All I did was grab the box and I got it. Since this collection is pretty small, smaller than his winter collection, I did get all of it except for the highlighter. First of all, I didn't know he had a highlighter. Second of all, they didn't have it at my Ulta that I went to. So yeah, you kind of bit this one, Danny. You kind of bit this one. The package retails for $50, which is amazing because you get 4 products for $50. I don't want to do the math because I can't do math on top of my head. But hold on, let me think. 450, $12.50.
If you know how to do math, woo! Way to go, beat that, professors.
So right, $12.50 each, maybe? No. You know what? Whatever. Stay in school, kids. So since this collection is a little smaller, I'm going to go into more depth with the products and what I like, the packaging and everything like that. So let's get started. First of all, can we just acknowledge this amazing bow on top of my head? Y'all know I live for a good headband type thing, and this bow is so cute. These are purple pineapples, and if you did not see my 2018 summer haul, I'll make sure to link that down below as well, or wait till the end of the video and you can go ahead and watch that one. But I got this and it is amazing. It is super soft and alright, let's take a look at all the products. This one is in the style cream pie. It is a beautiful pink nude, and this one is in the style fashion punch, which is more of a natural skin nude, I want to say. I don't know. This is the bronzer. I am loving this kind of packaging with the blue. Blue is obviously my favorite color, and with the pink and orange. Is that orange? I don't even know what color it is, but it's cute. And that is what the bronzer looks like. Lastly is the eyeshadow palette with the 4 shadows, and honestly this has to be my favorite packaging wise. It is so beautiful. I love the blue in it. I'm just, you know, I'm a blue person. I just love blue. And just this packaging is amazing. I love it so much. Like I said, this is my first time seeing it, so it is beautiful. I do enjoy the neutrals of it. I do like how it comes with 2 mattes and then 2 shimmers. Although I am having a little trouble trying to figure out what kind of look I want to do with it, but we will get to that when it's time to. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the MAC bronzer and then use my nice little fluffy Morphe brush and then use the mirror to sculpt the face. It starts off light and then it does go to a buildable coverage, which I like that about it. I love the finish to it. I love the sort of natural bronzy summery vibe it gives off. Like, I'm actually really loving this. I'm gonna go ahead and dip into the Patrick Starr setting powder from his winter collection. If you will focus, come on, show the beauty world what it looks like. Come on. No, fine. But I'm gonna be dipping in that and baking my face before we start dipping into the eyeshadow palette. I'm gonna dip into the eyeshadow palette. I'm kind of just gonna wing it, gonna see what I can do here. I'm going to create a look with this and then I'll swatch it. Something that I noticed that I really like personally is to create a look and then swatch the colors for you instead. I feel like that way you see the actual pigmentation firsthand to see how it goes, and then you can see the actual color of it once I swatch it. You know what I'm saying? Because swatching doesn't really give a full-on spectrum of the actual pigmentation and the actual use of the eyeshadow. So that is what I'm going to do for you today. Also, I am not seeing any names on here. I don't see if any of these shadows have a name. It doesn't say it on the back, I don't believe. Oh, wait, I think it does. Is that what these are? Sandy Crotch, Brush, Rudy, and Mulberry. I think those are the 4 colors that come in here. I think that's what it means back here. I'm not sure. But I'm not sure what order it goes in. So I think this one is Sandy Crotch. So I'm going to use this light one. Quite a bit of fallout, if you see that. Just a little bit, not too much though. And we're going to start that by putting it in the crease and just a little bit on top of the crease, because you guys know I have a mini hooded eyelid, and so I need to make sure my looks go on top of the eyelid so that you guys can actually see what I'm doing. Next, I'm going to dip into, I think this one is called Mulberry, which is this sort of a deep brown with a purple undertone. And then I'm going to be putting this one on the outer corners of my eyelid and then move it into the crease. Just like with the first color of the transition shade, this is very beautiful and pigmented. It is very blendable and I love that about it. Next, I'm going to take just a Morphe brush, and then what I'm going to do is dip into this nice shimmery red color, which I think is Rudy, I believe. I don't know. The names on the back are kind of confusing me with the correlation of the front, but I feel like this one might be Rudy. And can we take a moment to look at my brush and the discoloration on it? Yes, it has green from my Pride look. If your brushes aren't permanently stained with a color, are you even a beauty guru? I'm going to put this red right on the inside of the eyelid and kind of connect it to the deep brown purple that we have going. Moving it outward just a little bit to connect. What I'm going to do is just spray it with some Make It Last Milani spray. Dip back in there. And then hope to see if it'll give off more of the pigmentation that I was looking for. And voila, what do we know? It does. Ha ha ha. I'm a genius. Lastly, I'm going to just use a nice flat concealer brush and then dip into this sort of bronzy shimmer color, which I believe is called Brash, which makes sense because, you know, brass is kind of like a bronzy color and it sounds kind of like brass, so I think I'm okay with that name kind of correlating with the color, so hopefully I got that right. And what I'm going to do with this one is that I'm going to put this one on the inner corner of my eyelid and blend it into the red shimmer. The only thing with this one is that it has a lot more fallout than the other colors. As you can see, there is a lot more fallout on my under eye from the shimmers, but that is okay. Good thing I had the bake there, then I can just wipe it off once I'm done. And now I'm gonna do the under eye. The under eye, I'm just gonna keep it nice and simple. And then I'm gonna dip into Mulberry, I think that's the name of it. Ah! And tap out some of the excess as much as I can and just put this on the lower lashes. Then I'm going to take that same small concealer brush and then dip into Brash, which is that bronzy color once again, and connect from the top lashes to the bottom ones. And now let me actually swatch them for you. The first one is the transition shade that I did, which is Sandy Crotch. I remember these names are not in order. In the back it does not say what order they go into, so I'm believing if I'm able to use my brain smarts here to kind of coordinate them. I feel like this is what the actual name is for it, and this is Sandy Crotch, I believe. It's very light. It looks a little patchy on the hand, but you saw it was very beautiful and bright on my eyes. It was very pigmented and I loved it as a transition shade. Next is the Brash shade, which sounds like brass, so that's why I believe this is the right color, because brass is kind of a coppery feel to it, so I feel like this is suitable for the name. and it is very beautiful, very shiny on the arm. As you can see, it's also very shiny on the lid, so the swatch is kind of comparable to each other. Next is Rudy, and I do believe this one would be a good name for this one because Rudy sounds like ruby. Ruby is a red gem, and this is a red color with shimmers on it, and it is very pigmented. As you can see, it's also pigmented on the lid, which is very beautiful. It blends seamlessly with the brash color. The last color is Mulberry, which is the deep brown shade with a tint of purple to it. And that is what it looks like. It is very beautiful. Again, it looks patchy because of its matte, but as you see, it was very beautiful and it blended very seamlessly onto the eyelid, and it's very beautiful color, and I actually really love all of these colors. As you can see, I was skeptical at first, but now I am in love with it and I just enjoyed this creation that I did. I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my makeup off camera, and then I'll come back with the lips. Alright, I'm back, ladies and gents. I put on some lashes, I finished up a little bit of my makeup, and then I put some lip liner on. And then of course, to finish the look, I'm going to be using Mama Starr from the winter collection. This was one of my favorite colors. Mama Starr and Patrick Woo are my two favorite colors from the winter collection. The other one just does not suit my skin tone that much, but that's okay. It was still a beautiful color, but these two are my absolute favorites. This is a new one because I misplaced my other one and it makes me sad. But if you do not know, these are actually on sale for 40% off. So make sure to go to MAC Cosmetics, Ulta.com, or just check out your local Ulta and grab them while they're still there because it is amazing. 40% off. You know your girl got a million of these. And lastly is the lip glasses. I feel like I'm going to be using Fashion Punch, which is more of the neutral brown skin tone than the pink tone. The pink tone does not really coordinate with the look that I'm going for today, but the brown one does. As I said before, I'm not the hugest fan of lip gloss, but I did try the winter collection of the lip gloss and it was amazing. I love that formula, but you know, every formula is different, so let's hope this one works because I'm just not the biggest fan because, you know, sometimes they're too thick, sometimes they're just too sticky, and yep. So let's go ahead and try this one. It does not stick together. The lip glosses don't, what's it called, like stick and then like do this weird icky separation type thing, you know what I'm saying? You guys know what I mean. Let us do the overall review and what I think about it. So first is the bronzer. I loved it. It looks beautiful. It looks like a nice natural summery glow, and I just love that about this. It's amazingly beautiful. It is pretty hard to get out of it. You do gotta rub your brushes a little hard, but it's beautiful. The packaging is amazingly beautiful. I love how it comes with a mirror. I love that. Yes, 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 yes. Next is the quad eyeshadow. I love the packaging. This packaging is probably my favorite because I'm just like a huge blue person, and and I just love everything about this packaging. And yes, the colors are beautiful. They're pigmented. They're very easily blendable. They're amazing. There is a little bit of fallout with them, but it's beautiful still. It's not like overwhelming. I do recommend putting Bake under your eye, especially with the shimmers. The fallout that comes on your eye will stain the skin, so you don't want, you know, to mess up your look. So, you know, put the baking powder there, then you'll be able to swipe it off and it'll be okay. I liked it. The only thing I do not like is the names. I do not like how the names are just blatantly on the back. I wish the names were like on the actual thing, or you know, if they put it on the back, they could just stick them right here to where the actual back of the eyeshadow, so you know exactly which one you're using. That's probably the only thing I wish was there. I also kind of wish there was a mirror in here. Personally, I just wish all eyeshadow things came with mirrors, but it's fine. It kind of made up for this one. This one had a mirror, so you could just sort of switch off, which is okay because they're both small. It's not like overwhelmingly big or anything, so it's okay. The main thing was just the names. I just wish the names were a little better placement and wise and such not. But overall, beautiful formulas, beautiful color payoff, beautiful pigmentation, beautiful blending. It was amazing. I love this one. 10 out of 10. Yes. The lip gloss, now that I'm wearing it, it is comfortable, but it is a little bit heavy. Like I said before, I'm not a huge lip gloss fan, but I am gonna try it. And it's comfortable, but you can feel it. You can feel there's something there. And it's not like believably shiny. It's beautiful. I do love the color of it. And honestly, I do think I would wear this again, and I do enjoy it. I highly recommend it for you guys out there. You get 4 products for $50. It is an amazing deal. I love it so much. Like, let alone, this one would probably be like $30 on its own, but you get it in a whole set for $50, and that is unbelievably amazing. And congratulations to Mac and Patrick for making it super affordable and super amazing. Honestly, I feel like I'm shouting, but that's just how amazing this is, and I highly recommend it. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. And if you're not already, subscribe to my channel. I post every Friday. I do weird things. I do makeup things. I'm just all over the place. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Mwah.